But at the same time, I'm not mad at Klay Thompson for letting him know I got 4 rings, bro. I got 4 rings. Welcome to Refuse to Lose Sports. My name is Joe Jordan. I'm your host today. Today we're going to talk about that Golden State Warriors versus the Phoenix Suns game last night. So that game got a little chippy, not a little, a lot of chippy, but the Suns ended up winning that game by 34 points. And these are two teams that people saw as the best two teams last year in the Western Conference. Two teams that we thought that were going to meet in the Western Conference Finals, but it didn't happen. The Suns didn't hold up their end of the bargain. They came out and lost embarrassingly by the Dallas Mavericks. But this game in particular, now when I look at this game, right, Phoenix Suns won, and in my short opinion, they won because of the third quarter. Normally, the third quarter, the Golden State Warriors are routing people in the third quarter, and in this case, the Golden State Warriors had one of their worst third quarters. The Warriors scored 20 points in the third quarter. They were 0 from 7 from 3, 8 for 20 from the field, shooting 40%. But the Suns didn't have a great quarter either. They were 0 from 6 from 3 also, but they shot 52% from the field. And they scored 33 points. So they scored 33 points in the third quarter while already having the lead, while the Warriors scored 20 points. And the biggest difference were the free throws. Warriors made 4 free throws while the Suns made 11. So, but watching that game, it didn't tell me nothing. I still believe if they meet, so my preseason pick to go to the finals, I believe Golden State is going to get back there, and believe it or not, I think Boston is going to get back there. Barring no injury, I believe Boston Celtics are the best team in the Eastern Conference, and the Golden State Warriors are the best team in the Western Conference. So I believe they will meet again in the NBA Finals. So now I don't think the Suns are gonna beat the Warriors. People say that Reggie Miller says it's a statement game. I mean, you can say that to build up the Suns' confidence, but I think the Warriors gonna end up prevailing if they do meet in the West in the playoffs. Now, the biggest story of this game was Klay Thompson and Devin Booker. Now they had some words. Devin Booker was calling him basically trash. And then Klay like, what? Man, I got 4 rings, bro. Like, what's wrong with you? I got 4 rings. So now, Klay Thompson's having a bad game. Klay Thompson was 1 from 8 from the field, I believe. And I think he was 0 from 7, 0 from 6 from 3. He didn't make a 3. He didn't shoot no free throws. All right. So he played terrible. He played terrible that game, while Devin Booker, on the other hand, had 34 points. So now, how I look at it is this. Charles Barkley said something good. He said that Klay is slipping, which is true. Now Klay is coming off 2 big injuries. This is gonna be the first time he's gonna play a full season. He didn't even do a lot in the off season. They said he was doing a lot of resting and stuff like that. But this is gonna be the first time he play a full season. So he said himself that like athletically he can't do a lot. Like he can't play defense like he used to. Like he can't. There's certain things he couldn't do. He's not gonna be a great two-way player no more. But his shot shouldn't change now, and that's all rhythm. So I think that he can get that back. But as far as now, even going back to the playoffs, he did play good against Denver. He played good against Memphis at times. Sometimes he played bad. But against the Mavericks and against the Celtics, I didn't look at the numbers before I came on the show, but in my memory, he played bad. I remember in Game 6, everybody kept saying Game 6 Klay. Game 6 Klay, right? So Game 6 in the Celtics, I was waiting for Klay to explode, but he was jogging. I mean, don't being Klay, but he was missing. So I see why Devin Booker said what he said, because that's how he's playing right now. Klay is not playing to his full potential at all right now. All right. But at the same time, I'm not mad at Klay Thompson for letting him know I got 4 rings, bro. I got 4 rings. Like, he earned the right to say that. He got the 4 rings. So when people say that, what have you done for me lately? That is true. I agree. This is a what have you done for me lately league. But at the end of the day, he has 4 rings, so he can do that. He can tell him I got 4 rings, and not only that, his team is still on the verge of getting the 5th one. So he has every right, in my opinion, to say what he said. And I'm not mad at what Devin Booker said. I'm mad at the referee that ejected Klay Thompson. So The Warriors going to make it back to the finals. No need to panic. I know they're 2-2 right now. They will be fine. They're even better this year because the young players, they got Wiseman and all that stuff, so they're getting better. So, and they will get better as the course of the season goes. So that's all I have for you guys today, and I'll see y'all next episode. Thank you for staying to the end. If you're watching this on YouTube, please like this video, subscribe, and also hit that notification button so you can be notified next time we put out a video. If you're listening on any podcast platform, subscribe and hit that notification button, y'all, so you can be notified we put out another podcast audio. And last but not least, hit that share button. No matter what you're listening to or watching it, hit that share button and send it to somebody that you know that would love to watch this episode you just listened to. So once again, thank you for staying to the end, and we'll see y'all in the next episode.